What's good, Vision Gang? You already know what it is. This is your boy DaVizion, and I'm back again with another MMA reaction. It's fight week, and you already know how I like to do during the UFC fight weeks, y'all. We got UFC 300 coming up this weekend, and I love to react to the fighters on the UFC cards, y'all. Today's fighter is none other than Charles Oliveria, y'all. He got a big fight coming up with Arman Surikin, and I'm not 100% sure who's gonna win this fight. Arman is definitely on fire. He's hot, definitely doing amazing things in the lightweight division. This one fight could get him into the championship picture, but who knows? Charles might be able to win the fight and get himself back into the title picture. But I have no idea how that's going. But Charles is one of my favorite. A jiu-jitsu specialist, just an overall good guy. Charles is fun to watch, respectable, and you gotta love the Bronx, y'all. So I ain't gonna waste no more time talking. Let's go ahead and get into this video. This one's by Patrick Gavia, y'all. One of the best documentary makers on YouTube, y'all. This is called He Was Paralyzed by One Punch, Charles Oliveira Documentary. Let's go ahead and get it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing going.
The complete confusion, the surging fear and panic. Charles Oliveira is losing sensations in his arms and his legs are going numb.
He's a quitter. He is a quitter. He doesn't want to be there when it gets nasty.
Things were not supposed to go that way. The fight against Max Holloway could secure a shot at the championship title. Now, he's paralyzed.
Everybody, send your prayers to Charles, you know. This is how we make a living, you know, so.
Oliveira's not Khabib.
Charles' time gonna come too, you know, someone gonna beat him.
When a fight gets tough and there's a way
he was
out,
barraging dude though on the ground, but
that way
man,
his hopes
he
to
did
take
early in
his
his career. He was kind of a lost cause.
His country is split in half between lasting violence in the streets.
And this is happening around neighborhoods.
Brutal police intervention.
That's 5 or 6 people per day killed by the police.
And the rise of a military regime.
The government launched operations imposing military law.
Full-on warfare.
This is the story of a man who grew up in Islam, tortured his own body, and suffered defeat over and over again. This is the story of a UFC champion.
The Bronx. Hey, they be getting it cracking over there in Brazil. Hey, 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 hey. Slumdog Warrior, okay. I feel it.
Charles is 10 years old when a doctor tells him he'll never have a normal life.
Se tava frio, mudava pro calor, ou quando tava calor, mudava pro frio. Tinha muitas dores e tipo, parecia que tava entortando o corpo.
Problema de reumatismo e
juvenile arthritis and heart lung. Juvenile arthritis, that's crazy.
For 2 years,
that sounds
Charles
painful.
is stuck in a hospital.
Meu pai trabalhava em dois lugares, minha mãe em dois lugares, ficava revezando pra dormir comigo no hospital.
Esse aqui também é meu irmão Eduardo, minha mãe Osana. Meu pai, Toninho, Francisco.
Minha mãe e meu pai não sabem nem ler nem escrever. Meu pai sabe bem pouco.
His mother said, I slept on the hospital floor by his bed. I woke up at 5 in the morning to work and then went back to the hospital. Sometimes I went 1 month without going home. Just going from the hospital.
That's gotta be tough living in and out the
hospital like that.
E aí
quando eu saí do hospital, a gente tem essa notícia. E aí eu falei pro meu pai, eu prefiro morrer se eu não pudesse ser uma pessoa normal, mano.
When Charles is finally released from the hospital, his mother fears for the worst.
Então, qual que era a preocupação da minha mãe? O que os filhos iam ser?
Charles' family lives in one of Sao Paulo's slums, known as favelas.
Favelas.
10 times more African slaves were sent to Brazil than the United States.
When slavery was abolished, people regrouped in unregulated areas around the country, essentially building cities within the cities.
All this electricity is actually hijacked from the main system.
It's estimated that there are more than 1,000 slums like this in Rio.
Aqui na realidade a casa onde que fui criada a vida inteira, né?
Pessoal, vem conhecer um pouquinho da minha casa aqui, tá?
Morava no fundo da casa da minha avó, apertadinho, 6 pessoas. Não tinha dinheiro pra nada.
Aqui, onde que minha mãe prepara a comida da gente, cozinha, junto com o banheiro um pouquinho pequenininho, mas dá pra gente. Agora aqui...
Nunca passei fome. Tinha isso pra dividir pra 3.
Tem um mangue lá nos fundos, a gente foi pegar um caranguejo lá, eu fui hoje lá e peguei um pouquinho aí.
Eu nunca passei fome, meu pai nunca deixou a gente passar fome. Pai, não quero, eu já comi, meu pai não tinha tomado café. Então eu não posso reclamar do meu pai e da minha mãe, porque fizeram muito pela gente, por isso que hoje eu mato e morro por eles, faço tudo por eles. Né? Meus heróis é meu pai e minha mãe.
The rich neighborhoods are just out of reach.
Do alto, quando a gente olha, parece que tá pertinho, né? Mas até chegar lá é bastante rua.
To this day, the people in the favelas are still left to themselves.
A favela tem uma lei, cara. Tu obedece a lei, o bandido vive o resto da vida.
So of course that's a fertile ground for crime to flourish.
Yeah, How old were you when you started?
Ah, tinha 17.
And did you think you had any other options?
Vivendo nossa não serve pra nada.
Damn, no trust in the government. That's
então, eu acho
terrible
que
recipe.
da onde você veio, você viu muitos amigos se perdendo.
Sim.
Vários jovens que tá na vida do crime, alguns que roubam na pista, alguns que é viciado, trabalham no tráfico de droga.
Essa era a preocupação da minha mãe, né? Perdi amigos pro crime, infelizmente alguns morreram, outros estão presos.
Vivemos num país corrupto. Somos discriminados como a ralé.
Amigos meus que era mil, que frequentava a minha casa, pô, morreu. Pô, foi preso. Então, tipo, minha mãe tinha essa preocupação, sabe? Tinha esse medo da gente ir pro lado errado. Então, minha mãe sempre ficou em cima disso. Então, assim...
But the favelas are also an incredibly tight-knit community. People look out for each other. A wild card.
Oh, that was crazy. Yo, look at this design.
Então, minha mãe sempre ficou em cima disso. Então, assim...
But the favelas are also an incredibly tight-knit community. People...
What? What? You can't tell me that ain't talent right there, man. Dang.
People look out for each other. A wild card comes in.
Aí veio o Paulo junto com a mulher dele, mas o filho e a filha. O Paulo sempre a gente começou a considerar ele como um tio.
Paulo is their neighbor, and seeing that Charles is not able to play soccer with the other kids, he convinces his mother to let him bring him to a jiu-jitsu practice.
Eu tenho uns meninos, que eu sou padrinho, que são muito atentados. Os meninos não param um minuto, tudo. Só que os pais deles não têm condições.
And Charles is able to practice jiu-jitsu without any pain.
Com 12 anos de idade, sabe? O jiu-jitsu me ajudou. Eu me apaixonei, eu me encontrei. De tudo aquilo que eu fiz, eu falei, mano, é isso que eu quero.
So every single day, Paulo starts bringing Charles to jiu-jitsu practice. He said that one day we would be champions and that we would give joy to my parents. Only 1 month after getting started, Charles wins his first tournament.
A month after getting started, that's crazy.
A maioria das coisas que tem aqui, eu consegui comprar com dinheiro das minhas lutas que eu ganhei, meu pai e minha mãe ajudando.
But what the favela gives, you can also take.
Esse vizinho que foi a pessoa que te levou pro jiu-jitsu, ele não viu você dar tão certo, né?
Ele não chegou a ver eu poder, como pode dizer assim...
After 2 years of taking Charles to practice every single day, Paulo dies in a shootout.
Quando ele faleceu, foi muito duro pra mim.
In a shootout, they was really getting it cracking.
It's tragic, but it's also a quite common occurrence in the favelas.
You know, how many homicides are you being called?
City of God. One of the craziest movies ever.
8 o'clock in the morning. Lots of machine guns, AK-47, AR-15, 7.62, 9mm.
Room after room.
Sheesh, this a police confiscation room? Shit. Getting it cracking, damn.
The homicide rate in Brazil is 6 times higher than in the US.
More than 63,000 people were murdered in Brazil in 2017.
To counter the crime in the favelas, the government forms police pacification units.
The pacification program resembles nothing less than a full-blown military operation.
Essentially aiming to reclaim those territories from gangs and drug leaders.
All of a sudden, the police can come, open a fire, and we have to go to one of these houses to hide ourselves.
Fighting fire with fire.
Police here aren't just trained to hit their target, they're encouraged to kill.
Houve uma queda considerável nos indicadores violentos nas áreas de UPP.
If those statistics are true, I mean,
I'm kind of maquiagem do governo.
In the middle of viewing it, because I can see the bad and the good between both of them.
Com quem fechar, com quem lidar.
Então eles têm receio de chegar e apoiar a gente, de conversar com a gente, com medo de ter uma retaliação depois do criminoso.
Tamo um monte, matamos, tacamos fogo, cortamos.
There are 3 times more people killed per year in the city of Rio only than in the entire United States.
Só hoje em dia eu posso falar pra você.
Wait.
than in 3 times more people killed per year in the city of Rio only than in the entire United States.
Só eu hoje pra você.
Man, United States ain't got shit on them. Nothing, not even a smidgen, man. Just one city is shitting on the entire country, and that's not a good thing either. Not stating that as a good thing either.
We're pleading, stop this. I'm a child, for God's sake. I'm a child. Where is the...
In no way, shape, or form am I encouraging violence, but like that.
He enters the UFC
that's
at
crazy
only 21 years old. Only one man
they try to
has
make it
entered
seem
the
like
UFC
cities
at
here
that
are
age
bad.
and proceeded to become a champion with an undefeated record.
We don't know bad.
John Jones. A lot of you have been requesting me to tell his story, so it's definitely coming. By the way, most of you who are watching are not subscribed to the channel.
That's fucking illegal.
Please make sure to subscribe if you want to catch my next videos.
Quando eu assinei com a UFC, assinei na minha casa, assinei, meu pai tava sentado, os olhos cheios de lágrimas até hoje, eu também me emociono. Eu assinei, e aí meu pai falou assim, você tá assinando um contrato do seu maior sonho, né, do nosso maior sonho. É fácil chegar, o difícil é a gente se manter.
The new generation of great Brazilian fighters, here is Charles Oliveira.
Charles does find success entering the UFC, but he quickly finds out that his father's words were true. He starts losing.
As derrotas que eu tive foi naquilo que eu sei fazer de melhor, que é jiu-jitsu. Então imagina a sua cabeça como que fica nisso.
A common pattern you find in UFC fighters on a losing streak is going down a weight class. On an average day, Charles Oliveira weighs 180 pounds. He competes in the UFC in the lightweight division, that's 155 pounds. After he gets knocked out by Cowboy Cerrone, Charles makes the decision to go down to the featherweight division at 145 pounds. That's a 35 pounds weight cut.
Minha mãe chorou muito na hora da pesagem. Eu já sou magro, você imagina eu cortando pra 66.
E eu sempre, mano, vou estar lutando, sempre vou estar colocando na reta, fazendo acontecer.
Since most of that weight comes off in water during fight week, the perfect method and timing is required to have the right weight at the right time.
Já teve umas perdas de peso que te sugou assim?
Já tive que eu não bati peso, né?
I can't imagine still having energy after dropping that much weight.
E às vezes é meio complicado, mas é...
Charles misses weight 4 times and even falls ill in 2014 due to a bad weight cut. As a featherweight, he builds a record of 7 wins and 5 losses. One of those leaving him paralyzed.
Eu pensei que eu não voltava a andar mais, que eu não ia ter mais movimento do lado esquerdo. Foi momento muito complicado na minha vida.
And things at home are getting even worse. As the 2016 Olympics are approaching, the government starts cleaning out the favelas.
Quando falaram que as Olimpíadas ia ser no Rio de Janeiro, nós já sabíamos que nosso problema ia aumentar.
They relocate the people outside of the city, the operations often leading to conflict.
The tactics of the pacification police are increasingly being questioned.
In the US, 1 in 37,000 arrests lead to death. In Brazil, that's 1 in 23.
Botar a polícia aí na favela não vai adiantar nada. Badass. You really got a chance of dying if you get arrested there. Not fuck around there.
Innocent people are getting caught up in the crossfire.
De lá de cima, o policial atirou. Como pode ver aqui, a bala atravessou a porta, transpassou minha mãe todinha e minha mãe era a coluna da nossa casa. E a saudade só aumenta.
Eu escutei aquele estouro e o grito dele. Mãe, um pedaço do crânio do meu filho ficou aqui na sala. Primeiro da frente, agredi ele e falei, você matou o meu filho, desgraçado. E ele falou assim pra mim, assim como eu matei o seu filho, eu posso muito bem te matar.
A gente passa a vegetar, não dorme, não come.
E meu filho não é bandido. Meu filho era uma criança que estudava.
Às vezes não tem aula porque dá tiroteio. A gente fica sem estudar, aí às vezes a gente fica 3 dias.
A coisa que eu mais lembro foi quando eu entrei pra fazer a ressonância do corpo inteiro, só que eu tava amarrada e eu tipo um espasmo, eu comecei, mexeu. Eu tava quieto, aí eu mexi o dedinho assim, eu falava, nossa, tá mexendo, né? Aí eu mexi o pé e tal, tá mexendo e tal.
Charles gets back to his feet and back in the competition. He decides to go back up a weight class and loses against Paul Felder.
Damn.
But that same year, his daughter
is that where he
is
turns
born.
things around? When's the turning point?
The years of learning from defeats, the sacrifices from his parents, the purpose of lifting his community up. Everything starts coming together at the same time.
Eu aprendi com a derrota.
Eu evoluí, eu procurei treino, eu procurei evoluir, eu queria lutar nesse...
Around that time, the Brazilian people are at a loss to solve the problems of rising violence in the country, paired with multiple corruption scandals. They turn to a political outsider and elect
Jair Bolsonaro.
Jair Bolsonaro is promising to crack down on criminals.
Nossa preocupação será com a segurança das pessoas de bem.
A former army officer who praised military dictatorships.
Funciona. Eu sou favorável à tortura, tu sabe disso. Os caras vão morrer na rua igual barata, pô. E tem que ser assim.
Vocês estão comprando mais armas agora que antes?
Bastante, porque devido ao índice de...
Foco era mostrar pro favelado que ele poderia ser alguém sem pisar em ninguém.
Through the pain, through the blood, through the sweat, through the mud. Get a word and I'm suiting up. They ain't nothing they can do with us. Had it all, thought I knew enough. Take my words and I chew them up. Till I'm in my coffin and rotting, just dead and forgotten. I'm waiting and watching. You know that I ain't never stopping, don't you? I never let them come and stop the motive. Until it's over, man, the toss a motive. Never gotta look over your shoulder. And even when the world is getting colder, I'ma be the one to come and warm it over. I'll never, forever, one with the cold with the storm with the I won't give up, I will stand up, I'll die for a fight, I'll fight for you, for you, for you, I won't give up, I will stand up, I'll die for my life for you, for you, just for you, hey.
Khabib Nurmagomedov, the UFC lightweight champ, has made it official. He will retire.
No way I'm gonna
Yeah,
come
man.
in.
Charles got came, saw him conquer, got the
finally
belt.
gets his title shot against former Bellator champion Michael Chandler.
I think Charles has really evolved a lot since
This is
we've
a good
seen
fight.
him have
He
some of
came
those
back,
performances,
won
but
this
that breaking point is still in there.
Eu, minha família, minha equipe, meu time inteiro tá voltado em um só sonho, um só objetivo. 2021, Charles Oliveira, novo campeão do peso leve.
A vitória é nossa, meu amor.
Com certeza, filho. Esse cinturão é nosso.
É deixar os policiais continuarem morrendo na mão desses caras. Ele entra, resolve o problema, se matar 10, 15 ou 20.
A gente vai fazer o quê? Vai escutar a casa do polícia para matar aquele cara que é policial, que obedeceu a ordem do Bolsonaro.
Todo mundo tem seus sonhos e a comunidade é cheia deles.
Vocês sabem da minha história. Os médicos falaram que eu não podia jogar uma bola. Eu já sou campeão mundial de pesos leves.
Quando o Dana White colocou o cinturão na minha cintura, a primeira coisa que veio na minha cabeça foi meu pai. É fácil chegar, o difícil é se manter.
Today, in Guarujá, Sao Paulo, Charles plays in the pool with his daughter. At the bottom of that pool, 3 words are carved. The favela has won.
The favela has won. That's dope. That's dope. Beautiful, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Alright! Big shout out to Patrick Gavia. That man can take music, visuals, and a compelling story and just make it even more amazing. Like, big shout out to him and his production team. They did it again. Beautiful. I already knew the story of Du Bronx, but the way Patrick is able to put that stuff together is just beautiful, and it just brings a whole new element to it. Beautiful documentary. Charles, one of my favorite fighters ever in this UFC journey that I've learned about. Definitely one of my favorite fighters. Love the jiu-jitsu style and love the fact that this man has overcome so much. He's overcome poverty. He's overcome health problems. He's overcome a rocky start to his fighting career in the UFC. And now he's one of the premier fighters in the UFC. Got UFC 300 coming up Saturday. Got a big fight with Arman Tsarukyan. Definitely gonna make a big difference in the lightweight division. The winner of this fight probably gonna go on to get a title fight soon. So I'm really excited about that. And you guys, if you made it this far into the video, but yet you're not subscribed to the channel, what the hell are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. Vision Gang has open application season. Join now. And then after you do that, go ahead and jab the like button. Jab the like button. Send this video straight to the moon. And don't forget to make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you can be first to see the videos. And as always, you guys, be safe. Give it your all in whatever you're doing in life. And I'm going to see you guys next time because I'm your boy DaVizion. And I'm out. Peace.
I got the vision. I had to leave my haters in the past. Told them good riddance. I don't have to prove that I cannot lose. They know that I'm winning. I don't have to prove that I got the juice. They know that I'm dripping. And I am not finished. Cause I got the vision. I had to leave my haters in the past. Told them good riddance.